Hi, it's Mike. I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about shafts and whether or not you're getting shafted and may not even know it. All shafts look the same, but there's a lot of things that can be going on that you don't see. Let's start right at the beginning. When the machines were built, I give it to the OEMs and the engineers that built them. I mean, these guys spec'd the right material, the right finishes, for the right applications. And the proof is in the pudding. You know, machines 30, 40, 50 years old, shafts are still spinning, you know, and we see it all the time. Now, what I have seen that concerns me is we get a lot of parts in to reverse engineer. Marathon's philosophy has always been sell something to everybody, and I'd be in business. So we pretty much do. We sell almost everybody in the country. And I've asked everybody, if you get a part in that you don't see in our catalog, if you have an extra day, send it to us. Let Mike Foy reverse engineer it, and that way we can document it. Maybe next time you buy it from us. And it's worked well. We've documented almost every machine made. I mean, I get parts in here all the time, and Mike's worked 2.5 years, and that's been his only job, is to work on folding equipment. So what I have seen though is a lot of shafts come in that are subpar work, and for various reasons. It could have been a machine shop right down the street, you needed something right away, so they just made something fast, grabbed a bar of steel and made it. But let's start with the steel. You know, going back to the OEMs, when they spec'd that shaft, they knew what the forces were in that shaft. So they used the greatest steel for that job. And, you know, there's different grades of steel. There's steel and there's alloyed steel. And there's at least 100 grades of alloy. So at Marathon, we don't cut any corners. We've gone and used premium alloys, and every shaft we make is as good or better than what originally was spec'd. And then we try to do that for various reasons. One, our knives are in these. So if this shaft doesn't hold up, it's a reflection on my knife. You know, is it the knife or is it the shaft? Well, hell, if I make a perfect shaft, then my knife looks better. So what we do is a couple of things. I've seen shafts come in that only have a lathe finish on them. And that's a problem. Because, like, we have brand new Mazak lathes. They're beautiful machines. They're really beautiful. But if you have a lathe finish, this is your chuck. You put a bar of steel in. My Mazaks, which are brand new, hold about 3/4 of a thousandth size. So we can come in and turn this and make the journals, everything the size, no problem. Problem is when you go to take it out and turn it around, put it back in, do this side, now you can get size again, but how do you know you're round? Because you could add a chip in your jaw. Your chuck could have been a half a thou out of round. You'll still get size, but this thing is going like an egg. It's not round. And one thing about round is round. There's no bullshit. If it isn't round, it's causing problems for you somewhere. It's either wearing your bearing journal, it's wearing your bearing, or it's wearing your knife. It's that simple. So for us, we grind everything. I don't care if it's a small shaft or a big shaft or big diameter, small diameter. My grinders are all aerospace OD grinders, CNC OD grinders. We can grind 22-inch diameter, 6 foot long, and hold half a tenth. That's what the readouts are on them. So for us to hold a tenth of a thousand or 2/10 is really pretty easy. So every shaft you get from Marathon will have an inspection tag with it that'll say what the concentricity is and what the size is. And that way you're assured you're getting the same quality as when they built the machine. And the proof's in the pudding, like I say. The other thing is the finishes on the ends. Everything you get from us will have a protective coating on it. That way if it's an inventory, you don't have to worry about it rusting. If it's in your machine, it won't rust. And so we coat everything that goes out of here. Lastly, is we're willing to inventory. I mean, I've got hundreds of shafts here for just about every kind of machine. If somebody orders one, generally I'll make an extra one, put it on my shelf. If it's a shaft that you don't want to inventory, just call myself or Kevin, Lil Mike, Mike Foy. Tell them what shafts that you need that you'd like to keep in inventory. I'll make them, or I may already have it. If you don't see it in the catalog, that doesn't mean we haven't made it. It just means that we're behind. We've made up so many parts that really I think we're going to dedicate one person just to trying to do the inventory and keep up the website and the parts inventory in the website. But if you have any questions, give us a call. Hope you subscribe. We're going to make more videos. I want to make videos on everything. If it's an idea that you'd like to see a video on, give us a call, shoot us an email, whatever. Look forward to it. Thanks for the business.